Let's take a look at some Shane Dawson 70V video. Okay, let's get in.
YouTube after a 16-month hiatus, which had been taken after he'd found himself in one of the biggest controversies in YouTube history. Toward the end of his break, having been gone for over a year, fans were almost begging for his return, possibly giving Shane the idea that if he were to come back with a new video, his viewership could be similar to that from before he disappeared. Only a quick browse over his channel shows that this certainly hasn't been the case. His average of between 20 and 40 million views per video prior to his break has declined by approximately 9.
Dude, that's still really good, but I would say Shane Dawson conspiracy videos hit different. Like, they are really good.
50% to an average of around 4 million per video recently. Even more interestingly, all we need to analyze is the first 9 minutes of his return video in order to explain the exact reason behind why his return was so unsuccessful. Yet in order for that short explanation to carry any meaning, we need to understand the position that Shane was in prior to his 16-month hiatus, because as I'm sure many of you are aware, things were going pretty damn well for him. Shane had racked up over 23 million subscribers, placing him in the 99.99th percentile for sub count.
So I just received the diamond play button. Keeping it real, I never thought I would get anything like this.
While in terms of viewership, he'd receive anywhere from 30 to 200 million views per month, depending on whether or not he uploaded.
Let me just say, 200 million views per month is really good. Like, dude, that's like really good. Like, I don't know why he's tripping over his return. Like, obviously after a return, it's not going to be like the same amount of views. It'll still take some time. So I don't understand why he's tripping.
Shane's status as a top-tier YouTuber created opportunities to connect with other well-known influencers such as Tana Mojo, Jake Paul, Jeffree Star, and James Charles, his relationship with each appearing strong, and in addition to being one of the most popular, well-connected YouTubers of all time, Shane Dawson had written 2 books titled I Hate My Selfie and It Gets Worse, both of which holding surprisingly decent reviews on Google, giving them exposure to mainstream stores such as Target.
New York Times bestseller, pick it up at Target.
However, in June of 2020, during a time period of less than 24 hours, everything that Shane had built was put into jeopardy. Now we should begin by stating that Shane was no stranger to controversy in the lead up to what you might call the main event. Around a year prior, in March 2019, a Twitter account by the name of Magician Dragon had made a post reading, I found the audio, Shane Dawson came on his cat. WTF, this was on his podcast, alongside an old audio clip from September 2019.
One time, I laid my cat down on her back.
Did you get arrested for this?
I don't think so.
Okay, go ahead.
I didn't penetrate. I laid the cat down on her back and then I moved her little chicken legs, like, you know, spread open or whatever. And I was like, if I just like...
Okay, I don't know if I should be listening to this. Yeah, this sounds like it's taking a wrong turn. And now, because at first I'm like, okay, okay, cool. Like, I was kind of interested in what they were going to say until she mentioned, are you going to get arrested for this? And then that's when I knew things were going to go wrong.
But like, on her tummy, like, that's not weird. Like, whatever. And then I humped it, and it kept going. I came all over the cat.
No
I was also,
way.
like, 19. So it's like, you know, wait a minute.
Wait a second.
Dude, I don't think you should tell anybody about that at all. Like, do not tell anybody about that. Why would you ever, even if it was off camera, why would you tell anybody about that? Like, come on.
Did you just say you came on a cat?
Guys, I think I have to put money in the meter.
Yeah, right?
Shane would state in a video that his goal on the podcast was to create comedy by saying the most shocking things possible.
Playing this character, this guy who's like crazy and will say anything and like tries to make people laugh by shocking them. That was my thing. That was what I did on YouTube. A lot of people now don't know that.
Also stating that the cat incident never really happened in a string of 8 different apology tweets. That story was fake and based on a dumb, awful sketch idea I had years ago that I never made, thank God, and when the opportunity came up for a funny moment in the podcast, I told it as if it was a real story, was disgusting and very, very dumb. My goal with the podcast and with my videos years ago was to tell shocking stories that will make people and scream OMG no you didn't and think I was so crazy. There's so many things I'm so proud of, but all of my offensive jokes, over the top stories and insensitive jokes are something that still haunt me and something I have to be faced with every day on the internet, and it never gets easier. So I'm sorry for what I said about my cat, I'm sorry for what I said about anything or anyone that was offensive.
Like, saying sorry and apologizing does not change the fact that you actually did that. Like, you could say whatever you want about it. That doesn't change anybody's opinions or what they think about that situation. Like, it still happened. Like, there's no going back. There's no changing that. Like, come on. Deal with the consequences of your actions. Come on.
I'm sorry for being someone who thought being super offensive and shocking all the time was really funny. I'm sorry for my past. The biggest mistake that Shane Dawson made with this apology was showing remorse for being offensive. Now we're gonna flog a dead horse here by reinforcing a point made in both the Only JS and James Charles video, but it once again applies here. If you apologize for one offensive thing that you said in the past, how long is it gonna be before people go digging and bring up every offensive thing that you said in the past? The answer to that question...
Okay, that's true. Maybe I should go check out those 2 videos. I mean, I have them saved in a playlist of videos to watch. So, I mean, I guess with like a whole bunch more of these kind of videos, so...
which can be quoted very specifically, was 1 year and 3 months. In June 2020, 1 year and 3 months after his apology for the cat incident, Shane Dawson's audience...
What the hell is he wearing here? What the hell is this? Like pink hair, like what? What bit was he doing? What like skit was he doing or whatever? Like, dude, this is not helping your channel, dude. Like, come on.
Find more of what they deemed inappropriate content, once again requesting that he apologize. There were clips of him cosplaying both the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air,
Yes, it is me, the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. How fly do I look?
as well as Nicki Minaj,
I'm a chocolate bunny. Or at least that's what it looks like. I was trying to go for Nicki Minaj, but this is what happened.
accompanied by various clips where Shane Dawson had said the N-word. As these clips were coming to light, further content that his audience deemed...
Did he actually say that? Hopefully he includes the clip where he says that, because I need to see him say that. I don't want to cancel him or anything. I just want to see him say it.
inappropriate was dug up to build a stronger case against Shane Dawson's cancellation. I don't care how old these clips are. The amount of actual predatory behavior Shane Dawson has been involved in for a decade on YouTube is disturbing.
You know what? If he shows a clip of him saying it, I'll say it.
This is a conversation with a 12-year-old girl.
You have a boyfriend, right?
Yeah.
Now, what did I tell you? When he says, can I put it in, you say,
No.
good. High five, girlfriend.
In addition to this, his audience would discover a clip of Shane acting inappropriately towards Willow Smith, who was the daughter of Will Smith. The Smith family, who these days are considered the biggest joke in Hollywood, would snap back against Shane Dawson with Jaden tweeting, "I'm screaming at the top of my lungs." This man was also doing blackface on the regular. As the youth, we need to support creators who support us and our morals. This is not okay. Whilst Willow Smith's mother, Jada Pinkett Smith, would tweet, "To Shane Dawson, I'm done with the excuses." As a response to the backlash, Shane Dawson would upload the infamous apology video titled Taking Accountability, beginning the video by stating that all of his previous apology videos sucked as they had been created out of fear.
Every apology video I've ever made has been from fear. It's me sitting at home thinking the whole world hates me and crying and hyperventilating and then just turning on a webcam and just saying I'm sorry and then hoping people know I'm a good person and then it'll go away. And that is stupid. That is something.
So he just admitted the only reason why he made apology videos for what he's done in the past is because he thinks the whole world hates him and he wants people to think that he's a better person and that he's sorry for everything he did and basically so that the whole situation goes away so that people forget that it ever happened. That's the only reason why he does apology videos according to what he just said. So
Something that a child does, not something that a 31-year-old man does. That's not good.
The problem with this statement was that it suggested that this apology video wasn't being made out of fear when it clearly was. Shane had found himself in hot water yet again, and everything from his body language, choice of words and tone of voice screamed of anxiety, indicating that he was simply trying to get rid of the drama by making a quick 20-minute video. If Shane Dawson wasn't fearful, he would have simply kept his cool. Therefore, the taking accountability video itself was an indication that he was in fact fearful for his future, meaning that the apology video began with a fake, disingenuous statement. Shane Dawson would back this up with yet another disingenuous comment where, in a video attempting to stop the decline of his career, he'd state that he thought he deserved to lose his career.
Right now is very much a time of wanting people to be accountable, wanting punishment for people, and I agree. Like, I should have been punished for things I should have probably lost my career for. I'm willing to lose everything. I don't ever want you to feel like I'm forcing you to forgive me. That is not what I want to do.
And lose his career he certainly would. Lose his career he certainly would. Shane would lose 1 million subscribers over the course of a month. Monetization was removed from his channel.
Damn, dude, you lose 1 million subscribers in a month. Dude, what kind of messed up stuff do you have to be doing to lose 1 million subscribers in 1 month? Dude, that's crazy.
Entirely, while Target announced that they were in the process of removing both of Shane's books from their shelves. Shortly thereafter, Shane would...
Dude, and it got so bad to where Target had to threaten to remove both of Shane's books. I didn't even know Shane made any books. Dude, it got that bad to where Target's like, no, we need to get these books out of here. Nobody's going to want to buy them after everything that's happened. Dude, that's crazy.
Take to Twitter in a post reading, "I deleted everything, I'm done. For those who wanted me to address it, I did. I'm sure you can find it reposted somewhere. I don't want this energy in my life or on my timeline. I'm too sensitive for this shit and I'm done." Subsequently, Shane Dawson would disappear from the internet, beginning what would become the first reason behind why his eventual return to YouTube was unsuccessful. He didn't return to the platform in a timely manner. Whilst on break, Shane Dawson stated that he wasn't going to abandon his channel after 15 years of creating. However, this didn't exactly align with his upload schedule. 3 months went by, then 6 months, then 12 months without an upload from Shane Dawson. The problem with YouTube is people simply move on so damn quickly. Everyone knows that it doesn't take 12 months to make one video, so when a channel goes 12 months without uploading, the assumption from the audience is that you're not committed and are therefore not worth following. It didn't help that there were videos such as this one which continue to state that Shane Dawson's comeback is actually not welcome. However, considering over a year had passed, many felt as though Shane had learnt from his mistakes and should be welcomed back onto the platform, yet with some predicting that he wouldn't be able to achieve as much success as he had previously. Shane will get a lot of positive and negative attention. We likely won't know what state his career will be in for several uploads after his return. Regardless, I don't think he'll be anywhere close to his previous level of success, if not ever, for a long time. This comment's theory will be put to test on the 8th of October 2021, when Shane Dawson will return to the platform after 16 months away with a video titled "The Haunting of Shane Dawson," in which it was instantly obvious that the drama was still having an effect on him almost a year and a half later.
I learned piano during my break. Kidding, I didn't learn anything.
Dude, so he was gone for 12 months. Like, if you don't post a video for 12 months, I'm just going to stop checking on your channel to see if you post a new video, because I know it's not going to be coming anytime soon. So, I mean, I don't know what he was thinking there, because everybody on YouTube ends up forgetting about the whole situation after a couple months, other than that Chris Tyson situation or whatever. The Chris Tyson situation or whatever.
I learned a lot about myself. Hi.
Which is what made his return video so utterly terrible.
We say I'm sorry. Yes, we do. We make mistakes. Yes, we do. I'll get to that.
His audience had given him over 16 months to move on from the drama. Then, upon returning, he spent around half an hour showing that, even after all this time had passed, it was still plaguing his mind.
I definitely feel ashamed and embarrassed and horrified over a lot of the stuff that started, old clips and stuff that started coming out. I'm very, very, very disconnected from the person that I was in my early 20s. To a point where when I see that person, it makes me feel really sad and sick to my stomach.
Additionally, in this return video, there were so many examples of Shane's complete lack of commitment to the channel. For example, he thought it was quirky and funny how he hadn't put in any effort over the last 2 years.
I don't know how to do this. I haven't filmed a video in almost 2 years. Anyways, hi. What are we doing?
Also seeming proud that he had swapped out his former hard-working lifestyle for a more relaxed, lazier existence.
Look! Oh my god! It's so cute out there. Well, we'll go out there later, but I got a paddle boat! which I know is like weird, but like new me.
With all this in mind, it's hardly surprising to notice that the quality of the content has also declined dramatically.
It's a dreadful thing to sit and watch, featuring endless conversations that never go anywhere, an announcement for Shane's podcast that already feels low effort, and the exhausting sense of humor of a creator who thinks that every uninteresting little video he farts out is worthy of being built up by teasers and trailers like it's a new Conjuring movie. I'm baffled that this is making it to number 4 on YouTube's trending page.
The title of this video...
Well, they're making a new... They're making a new Conjuring movie, so... Don't worry, Guy, or whoever you are. They're making a new Conjuring movie.
explains the feeling most accurately. Something about the content just feels a bit tired and bland. It's certainly less captivating. Perhaps it's now harder for him to access the individuals who added spice to his documentaries, such as maybe Jake Paul. He still seems to be on pretty reasonable terms with Jeffree Star, being seen in a paparazzi video with him from a couple of months ago. However, after the cancellation, it's probably safe to assume that Shane Dawson is gonna have a tougher time getting new influences in his documentaries, given his new status as a controversial YouTuber. Shane's confidence for his channel appears to have declined a fair bit as well. In community posts, he stated, "To be honest, I've been feeling really indecisive the last few months about everything I do, and I second guess everything. I used to be so sure about my choices when it came to creative stuff, and now I'm just not for some reason. It's been a struggle, and I'm just trying to get back to feeling confident with that stuff again." Also requesting that his audience provide ideas for his next main channel video, which is kind of innocuous and could have simply been a fish for engagement, but still kind of feels like he's lacking confidence in the realm of idea creation. To be fair to Shane, he's been hosting a podcast on his second channel, Shane 2, which has been performing surprisingly well at around 1 million views per episode. However, the same can't really be said for the main channel. His most recent video from 2 months ago currently sits at around 2.7 million views, which is slightly below his post-return average of around 4 million per episode. Both of these numbers are in stark contrast to his average